Hello everyone. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, today is, what's today? Today's actually Thursday. I was supposed to do this video yesterday. So it is 11/17. Alright, getting stuff ready because it's been a couple of weeks. A crazy couple of weeks. This is Flosstube number 20. I am Vicky StitchNButton, and it's been 2 weeks and 2 days since my last video, and a lot's going on. I went to a retreat. I got stuck up north for a couple of days due to a hurricane. I've been working on mystery boxes. I've got a little bit of stitching to show, some stitchy kindness. Oh goodness, where did that go? I've got a lot of stuff here because I stopped what I was doing with the boxes. Plus, I got a new printer I was installing. Stopped what I did with the boxes. Here it is. And said, let me get this video done. I should have done it yesterday. I just was in a groove. So, where do I go? Okay. I may insert pictures. Or I may put them at the end. We'll find out. You know, your guess is as good as mine. You'll figure it out as the video goes along. So, let's go back to... I packed up and I went to Pennsylvania, didn't I? Yes, I did. Drove to Fort Lauderdale. We had to be down there. I had to be there like 2 hours before my flight. So it was a smooth ride down there. The plane was fine. I fell asleep for the most part. Or at least I tried. I got this new pillow and I didn't bring it in. It was a little bit bulkier, and I think maybe because I'm fluffy, chunky, whatever you want, fat, if you want to call it that, that maybe it didn't work out as well as it should have. I'm not going to dig it out because it's in my closet and it's fine right where it is. I got enough stuff right here. So I did get sleep on the way, and then Gina picked me up and we took the scenic route from Maryland up to Pennsylvania because traffic. And then we stopped for breakfast. I was starving. We stopped at a diner. I think it's called 83 Diner or Diner 83, one of those things. Very expensive breakfast. I'm not sure if it was worth it, but it is what it is. And I ended up having enough breakfast from... Gina got this French toast, and it was huge pieces of toast like this. It was like a huge French bread almost that they did. Anyway, so there was extra, so I had an extra breakfast, so it almost evened out for the price. So we got to Gina's house. That was Wednesday the 2nd. Was that the 2nd? And I don't remember what we did after that. I can't remember if... We went to dinner with a friend of ours either Wednesday or Thursday, and I can't remember which day it was because it's sort of blurred together. But it was a great dinner. We went to Red Robin. Yum. And because I get Red Robin emails, I also got a free burger for my birthday month because November. And so that was even a bonus. I miss my Red Robin. There's one, I think it's all the way down in West Palm Beach, and it's just too far for me. It's over an hour and a half just to get to a Red Robin, and I don't go down there that often. So when I go up to PA, I usually try to hit the Red Robin. Check. I took the shawl with me, but we'll get to that. So Wednesday and Thursday, I know we went and had dinner with a friend. We got our stuff together. I mean, mine was pretty much together anyway. And trying to go in chronological order, so bear with me, guys. We got our stuff together. We tried to get some sleep. Friday morning, we were leaving early, like 5 o'clock in the morning. So, our friend Joni got lost on the way. Gina went and met her where she stopped and called us and led her to the house. Everything's fine. We hop in the car and we get on our way. it was actually a pretty smooth ride. We stopped for breakfast / lunch somewhere. Again, can't remember because it's sort of a blur. Oh, sorry, Gunner's moving around. So, we stopped. And we got some food. We stopped a couple times for gas and bathroom breaks. And we reached... It's Yellow Springs, I had to think of it. We reached a retreat at the Yellow Springs at a fairly good time. I can't remember the exact time. Our rooms weren't ready yet, so it wasn't quite 3 o'clock. So we got there pretty... But we were able to go into the banquet hall, which was this aka stitching room, until the rooms were ready, which is fine because people were gathering, we were getting where we were going to sit and everything. And there was a core number of us already because we had been chatting, so our table, it fits 8, and basically we filled it. And that was before the retreat even started. Our table, like I said, I'm going to try to put pictures. So our table was, I'm going to go Joni, Sammy J Stitches, Sarah My Stitching Kingdom, who wasn't there yet because she had a snafu. Janet Jabber, Annette, which is Janet's sister, Jessie Marie does stuff, and my BFF Gina, and then me. We were sitting towards the back, which was kind of good because Sammy has Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery, which is an online shop, and she had brought stuff, and then I had brought stuff, so we had our tables back there near where we were sitting. That was primo for us. There were a couple of other vendors. Kat, she's Cross Stitch Chaos. She was there. She had some of her things there available, and then Alora had some project bags, a little bit different from mine, and some needle minders she had there. And then Valerie from Live and Die LA had sent a trunk show to Kat. There was a bunch of fabric and some hand-dyed threads and needle minders, and I did get some fabric and threads to show you, because you got to shop a little bit. I did not go to the nearby cross-stitch shops because I just stayed at the retreat area. We didn't move the car from the time we got there until the time we left, which was fine because there was a restaurant in-house. There's a couple places you could have walked to if you wanted to, so we didn't need any of that. Trying to think. The weather was really nice. Oh, we did do a video. A bunch of the Flosstubers that were there got together, did a video. I'm having technical difficulties. I cannot get that video downloaded. I know it's on my end. It is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. If you would like to see it, it's cute. It's just a little clip. Sarah, My Stitching Kingdom, Jessie Marie does stuff, Sammy J, Kat, Cross Stitch Chaos, Candy 614 Stitcher, Tina Frazier, and Janet Jabber. I'm pretty sure they were able to get that all into their Flosstube one way or another, and they will all be linked below, so you can check it out. It's just a cute little hello from the retreat. Now, we got there, we got into our room, took our bags. Gina and I were on the 3rd floor. Joni was on the 1st. Sammy and Sarah were on the 3rd floor, and I don't know where the others were, but those are the ones I know. So we went, got our stuff up there, and then we got our stitching stuff and came down. I know we stitched, for the most part, Friday night and talked. I set up stuff. I sold a bunch of stuff. I met a bunch of people. I met Sheila there, who is not Candy. There's a whole story behind that. And Candy was late coming in. Tina, B's and T's. She, okay, so Sebastian, sorry. Sebastian, B's and T's. He was there already. Kat was there. Deb from the couch was there. There's all these people that I had already known, and then there were people that I had never met before, but a couple of the other people had met them before, so it was kind of cool. I make sure when I go to the retreats to take a walk around the tables. I like to see what everybody's stitching. I like to meet the people. I can't always remember everybody's name, but I try. That's all I can say is I try, and I'll ask over and over again, what's your name again? It's not because I don't care. It's because it's always been a problem of mine, is remembering names. So I was able to walk around the tables because it was so small. I asked Kat how many total there were, and there were 38 people, 38 attendees. We did have catered dinner for both Friday and Saturday, and the breakfasts, the free breakfasts were basically pastries, and that was fine because I don't really eat breakfast anyway. The one lunch that we ended up having on Saturday, we had in the restaurant there. It was delicious. Everybody enjoyed it. What else? Again, this happened over a week ago, and there was stuff that happened in between that. So there's been a lot on my plate. I'm trying to remember everything, so bear with me. There was a freebie table. I have stuff from the freebie table. Some of us exchanged some gifts. Some of us couldn't lug them. Some of us didn't have time. It is what it is. I'm not there for the gifts. I'm there for the people. And they brought it. They brought it, the people-wise, and that's all that matters. We had a great time. Our stomachs, we had an ab workout from all the laughing that we did. It was great. It was great to see some of the people I had not met in person. It was great to be able to hug and laugh and just have a good time and have extras there to meet, you know, to find some new friends. And it was great. There was no drama whatsoever, which was absolutely excellent. And Kat has announced that she's going to have a March retreat, and she's going to have a fall November retreat. So there's going to be a spring and an autumn retreat. So she's going to have two now. I feel for the cost, it is definitely worth it. It's a small venue, so if you're worried about meeting a bunch of people, 40 people, maybe. So that's not horrible. And it's doable. It's, big retreats are okay, but it's a little bit more personal when there's less. Excuse me. And the crowd's down. The noise is down. It's very relaxing. The place was absolutely gorgeous. Beds were comfortable. I mean, it was good. It's a nice boutique hotel. And there were plenty of places which I didn't go to. Some others went. I know Sebastian had gone to a bookstore, which did not surprise me at all. And I don't know if others went for walks, but I know for the most part, we just went to hang out. And we did. Sunday, there was breakfast again. We got all packed up. We didn't have to leave until, we didn't have to check out till like 12 or 1, 12. And so we left about 1, Gina, Joni, and I. And others had flights and whatnot. We left. We ended up going and getting gas and lunch. We just stopped at like a Wendy's or something, and which was like a Wendy's / Love's place. So we were able to get some lunch, go get some snacks for on the ride, and we stopped maybe twice for bathroom breaks and once for gas, I think, and otherwise we were going home, which we made good time. It wasn't too late, and then that was Monday. Monday comes. Gina and I, and plus her daughter, Becca, we all drove to King of Prussia to meet up with a friend of ours, Mark. Mark is a high school friend of Gina and I. We've known Mark almost as long as her and I have been friends, minus a couple months. That's how close. So we've all been like the besties forever. So we were able to go have a late lunch, early dinner with Mark, and we sat and we caught up, and that was really great. Then we headed back to Gina's house. Tuesday came. I don't know what we did on Tuesday. Honestly, the rest of it's a blur. I know that I was supposed to come home on Wednesday. That didn't happen. There was a hurricane, a Cat 1 hurricane, Nicole, which happens to be my niece's name, came through Florida, so I had the opportunity to change my flight, and I err on the side of caution. I changed it to Friday. Apparently, that was a good thing because they canceled the flights for Wednesday and Thursday, so Friday would have been, it was less aggravation, just push it to Friday. I can't remember what, I know I got home at a decent time. I can't remember. That's how bad it is. But I got home at a decent time, and the flight was actually a more expensive flight, which I didn't have to pay for because of the changing. And I got home at a decent time, and the first thing I did was unpack all my bags, because that's what I do. I have to get rid of the suitcases, put the suitcases away, and get my dirty clothes where it needs to be, clean clothes where it needs to be, which I was able to do my laundry at Gina's house because I was there more days than I expected. So, gotta wash your clothes. Did that. So now we are at what? Put my stuff away, and then I was already 2 days behind on getting stuff done for the mystery boxes. Still working on that. I got a big part of it done this morning. Wee hours this morning. I was up till 4:30, guys, in the morning, just getting that part finished. Got another part finished, together today. And when I say finished, none of it's, I'm going to individually wrap them with Christmas paper. They're ready to be wrapped. Frank and Haley are going to be used as my little elves because we are all going to sit there and wrap a whole bunch of stuff together. That's what's going to happen. So, still working on that, but it's a good thing. I'm at a good place. It's okay. A couple days behind, but I will catch up. I will catch up. All of the mystery boxes have been sold, by the way, and I do have the giveaway winners. So for now, I am going to announce the winners of the 2 charts, and at the end, the winner of the mystery box. Of the 2 charts, I had the 1998 Santa. Keyword was 1998. Kristen Jeffroy. That's what it looks like. You won this chart. So get in touch with me somehow. I do have a link for my email and stuff like that down below. I'll need your address so I can mail this out. And then for 2019, this one. This is Judy Knopf. I think I'm saying your name right. K-N-O-P-H. No, K-N-O-P-F. Judy Knopf or Knopf. Let me know. Anyway, I need your address because Jody. So sorry. Oh my goodness. Guys, it's been. Jody, you won this. Give me your address. Next. I did stitch a little bit. Not much. Oh, that's another thing. On the way to the airport, I finished that shawl. I did not put tassels. It's fine. It looks great without it. I added the pockets. All I had to do was sew the pockets on. I had them made from the night before, and I sewed the pockets on the way to the airport. Okay? It's done. I have a picture, which I will put in here. My person got the picture. She loves what it looks like. She lives very close. It's my friend Mary. She lives very close to Gina. That's the one we met for dinner. So Gina is going to pop it in a washing machine for me with some fabric softener. She's got a dog, so there's dog hair on it now. And she's going to get that all cleaned up for Mary and then get it off to Mary. I don't know if she's done it yet or not. I don't think so. I don't know. People get busy. It's going to happen, though. But I didn't want to bring that home and then ship it back up. It was big. It was almost like having a blanket. So it was one less thing I had to carry. It was done. Okay, so I did do some stitching, and I had a couple of new starts, which I said I was going to have some new starts. I took Dark Queen of the Earth. Never stitched on it, guys. Did not touch it. I took... Oh, where'd you go? Here we go. I took this. Now, I did not stitch on it. I don't know that I stitched on it at all. Let's look. I'll give you a sneak peek. Yeah, no. I did not stitch on this. I took it. I might have stitched on it. I think I might have stitched on it at Gina's before the retreat. I want to say I may have filled in something up here. But I know I didn't stitch much if I did. So there's that. It's fine. Yeah, Stormtrooper's still not done. Whatever. It will be. It will. It's back there. It'll be done. Okay. A new start. So, for Friday, because Saturday was the day I was going to start the Haunted Library. So, for Friday, I started F is for Friends and Flowers. And here's a little present from Kat. That's a picture of the hotel we stayed in. She made needle minders. And here, I just stuck it on here so I wouldn't lose it. And here is my little tiny start. That's all. That was a little bit over 100 stitches. I did it for a prompt. I figured if I'm going to stitch, I'm going to stitch enough for one of the prompts in one of my groups. So that's done. It started. It shouldn't be too much to finish. There are a couple specialty stitches, but all the motifs are pretty small. It's more fiddly than anything. Famous last words. Should be quick. I should never say that. And then, as you know, I started the Haunted Library. Now, that was on Saturday. Again, don't pay attention to the colors. This is up to part 4. I printed out just one of the pages, so you'd see. You can look it up on Lola cross-stitch.etsy.com. And I am stitching this on 32 count Shrekky's Tan by Needle Bling Designs. 2/2, and I got, I think, 200 stitches in on it. I'm going to use this as a background, and that's where I'm at. I think that's only about 200-300 stitches tops. This needle minder was a gift from Candy, 614 Stitcher. She had a V, so she gave me a V, so I put that on here since I was stitching on it. And that's all I've done for as far as cross stitch, guys. That's it. It's okay. It's okay. I have not stitched since then. I have not stitched since I got home because I had way too much work to do. And hopefully, now that I got a big part done, I may be able to make myself stitch some. We will see. We will see. Okay, so let's go into what I got at the retreat. Sebastian, B's and T's, gave me a whole bag full of tea because we had been talking back and forth, and he said, I've got all these teas I'd like you to try too, or what do you like, and gave me a little satchel. Now, I also took the tea that was in the room. I didn't ask for extra tea, it's just in the room, but I did take that because I do like these. It's English breakfast and a green tea. So I did procure those. What else? I received a little package, and I feel like there was something else in here. Sarah, you can remind me. I feel like there was something else in here. Maybe a seam ripper? Was it one of the seam rippers? I can't remember. But Sarah gave us this, and I'm trying to look for something magnetic. It's one of those magnet squares. It works great for pins, needles, needle minders. And I think I want to use this actually with my sewing. Although it came in handy at the retreat to put my scissors on so they wouldn't fall down. It also will stick to your scissors. And she knows me. And she got me coffee socks, which I have not worn yet. I have not worn my coffee socks. I just left them in the baggie. These little clip things. I'd rather these clip things than those stupid plastic things. They're a pain. She also put it in this little pencil case type bag, which is great for smalls and or accessories. Alright. Joni came with a whole bunch of stuff for the free table. I did grab some stuff. A whole bunch of people did. And then I took what was left over because Kat did not want any of it. After everybody gone through, I went through and picked up the rest. And I will be doing giveaways. Because otherwise they would have went in the trash, which is no good. Joni brought some stuff for me. She brought me a whole bunch of threads from Old Willow Stitchery because she knows I used to be a model stitcher. She knows I've got some sentimental value with those. And she also brought me this black silk from Silks For You. She knew she ordered it, but she's not going to use it. And I was going to order some, and she said, don't, I have a gift. So she gave me that in this baggie, in this cloth bag, which is great. So she gave me that. Plus, I was asking about CXC. I know that I've heard it over and over again, and she had some and said, don't worry, I will bring you some so you can try it out. So she brought me black because who doesn't need black, right? It feels silk. It feels silky. She said she likes it a lot, and every once in a while it'll start shredding. Somebody else told me that too. But for the most part, for the price, it seems well worth it. So I figure I'd give it a try, see how I like it. And then maybe I'll order a set because I think it's only like $35 or something like that for one of each. And then you can even go and order separates. 27 minutes in of me talking. I need a sip. Joni also gave us little booty slippers. They had the rubbery, they're soft. And she gave me coffee ones because she also knows. These are great. They're soft and warm. And because when you go to a retreat and you have an online shop that's coming, you can order stuff and say, just bring it with you. So she did. Tiny Hummingbird Stitchery, Sammy J. I had ordered these things from her, so I got in the beaver. There's a whole joke behind a beaver. And it's not what you think. It's actually a different inside joke. So I got the beaver. I don't like all of the animals for A Year in the Woods. But there are certain ones that I had to have. I got the fox, got the ferret. I might have gotten one other, but I definitely had to get the beaver. And then after seeing Shannon she's from Canada. She doesn't do a Flosstube, but she's in our virtual stitchers group. They had mentioned this to me before. They were starting it, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, no, no, no. I don't need another thing. And I don't like samplers that much. And then Shannon was stitching it and said, look how cute. And she showed me the possums. And honey badger, fox. So I had to have it. So I had Sammy order it for me. And then number 8 braid, I think this is for my Luna. I think. It's for one of mine that I needed. Had to get it to finish kitting. So, ordered that from, I'm trying to figure out where to put all this. I'll put it back. Because it comes in a little purple bag. It's called a purple package. Yes. So that's what I got from there. Now, here's a gift from Janet Jabber. She gave us the Frog Be Gone. She called it, and she even put a little sparkly. And you can get all your little threads after you frog. You can get all the little bits off. I thought that was cute. So that is going in my accessory tray there. At the retreat, we did get our name tags. which I think I'm going to send this back because she can reuse this. I'll send this back to Kat. She can reuse it. I meant to give it to her, but I couldn't find it at the time. We got a little bag at our tables, and it came with, this is the Yellow Spring, located inside Glen Helen Natural Preserve. The spring gets its yellow color from the buildup of travertine limestone in the spring source, which has been discolored by the high iron content of the spring. It's a needle minder. Got that, and then some freebies I stitched. Therefore I am. She had printed out some freebies for us. The Autumn Blackwork Cat. And this Autumn Cross Stitch pattern. Guys. Okay. So I'm going to start tossing stuff in here just to get it out of the way. Alright. Now, I made some purchases at the retreat. I ended up buying, I'm not going to take them out of the bag but I did buy this thread. I don't know what she called it. I don't know if she has a name for it. Oh, Blaze. It's called Blaze. I think I want to do, I have the Halloween charts from Ink Circles. So I was thinking, oh, what can I do? And so I grabbed something that I can do an Ink Circles with. That's one. Then the rest is fabric from them. I ordered, well, I didn't order. I picked up 32 count linen Cat's Eye fat quarters from Live and Die LA. It's green with gray. I'll show it okay. Then this one is On Thin Ice, a 32 count Lugana. It's a nice gray, sort of has a cloudy feel to it. Then there's a 28 count Lugana Blank Canvas, which is a good neutral beige, slightly mottled. And then Grim Grinning Ghosts, and it's a 32 count Lugana fat quarter in this purpley turquoise color. Alright, because I need more fabric, right? That's just the way it is. Where am I at? Okay, we're down to, that's what we did. On Tuesday, Gina and I went to Chocolate World. And like I said, if I can figure it out, I'll put pictures in. Either that or they'll be all from the end. I did take pictures. So Gina and I had gone to Chocolate World. And then we also went to Sweet Lights on maybe Wednesday night, Tuesday, Wednesday night. I don't know, one of those nights. It might have been Thursday night. But we went to Sweet Lights. And that is a thing that Hershey Park has every year, where they set up all these lights and you drive through. And it's through one field and up a road and then up a windy, hilly road and down and around. And it was the first night open for employees only. And thank goodness, because like half the lights went out once, and then there were a whole bunch of light bulbs missing. So I think they take that opportunity to go through and make sure everything's working right, which is fine because it was free for us. We did that. We also, when we went to Chocolate World, I took pictures. You might see them here. And of course, I got candy. One of the bags, I got these Reese's Take 5. I've not opened those yet. I also bought Cherry Cordial, Hershey Kisses, and then I got a bunch of Reese's stuff for Frank because he likes it. I bought a bracelet for Haley. Haley likes candy. She doesn't eat tons or have a special favorite. So I just got her a bracelet because she likes fat. She likes little jewelry better. Alright, now what? Let's go with some of the stuff that I got from the freebie table that I'm keeping for me. Okay, so Joni was getting rid of this one, and I took it because it's an original Willow sampler from Sarah, who had passed away from Old Willow. And it came with the Old Willow Stitch Rethreads. So I will be keeping that I'll probably stitch it just because it's kind of cute. I don't really like a lot of samplers, but that's cute. Gina had some kits she had gotten. She's not going to stitch, and so I took this one. These both, actually, there's two. There's autumn and winter. And they come with Ada. I won't use the Ada. I'll change it out to something else, but I do like those. Another thing I swiped up was this St. Nicholas roll. It's a needle roll from Shepherd's Bush. I won't finish it like a needle roll. I'll do it flat finish. I'll put it in a frame like I've done before. I have a patriotic one from Silk Weaver Freebie that I had done, and I just put it in a frame, but I think that's really cute. One of the things they had was somebody put some freebies, and I don't know who it was, and they're sort of kitted up, and this, it's the cookbook free chart. Basically, it's a squirrel cooking a pie, and I got the threads and fabric. So I swiped that one up. There was actually a few of those in this cute bag. What else? I got Farmer's Almanac. Love this thing. Now I have a chart that I had bought before, but I like this one better, so I think I'm giving away the other chart anyway. And Pins and Needles, Prairie Schooler. Scaredy Cat from Birds of a Feather. I like this striped cat. The Fox and Grapes, Prairie Schooler. Frankfurt Friends. I like this, and I'm sort of back and forth on the colors. I don't know if I'll change the colors or not, but I do like that. And then the Stitching House from The Good Housewife. Bent Creek's Autumn Soapbox. I know I have another soapbox. I don't think it's autumn, so I swiped that one up. Again, I think we're going to take out the letters in that and just push them together. And then they had this cross stitch and beading book there, Jill Oxton's. And I believe all these charts are for both beading and cross stitch, which is interesting. And nobody was taking it, and it was going to go into the, it may go in a giveaway, but I just wanted a chance to go through and read it, and I just haven't had a chance yet. So those are the things I got from the freebie table. Purchases. I made a purchase a while ago. I purchased the specialty threads for Dark Queen of the Earth, which was stupid. I should have done it when I got the fabric and stuff, but I didn't. Anyway, I ended up ordering it from Leslie. When I made that purchase, I also told her, I also ordered a chart, because why send them alone? And I told her just hold the chart until the threads had come in, because I knew that they were back ordered and it wasn't a rush. So what I ended up getting was the threads, which I put in the kit. And then I got this sister to Luna Mystica, and I got Soul Tropica. I know Sammy's starting this for my birthday. And then also while I was gone, I figured, well, Amazon will send anywhere, so I actually had them send it to Gina's house, and I bought the new book, Joyful Christmas Cross Stitch, from Romy's Creations. Love all these charts in here. Look how cute that is. I think I like more in this one than I did the other one that she did. There's a truck. Let's see. All is calm. That's cute. They make a cute small. Meowie Christmas. Let's get baked. Christmas is not a season, it's a feeling. Anyway, there's a bunch of them in there. There's more. There's a cute gingerbread house. And Joy to the World. And there's more. Love that book for the price. you should probably go get it. I can link, let me write myself a note. I can link it below. It's on Etsy. No, it's not on Etsy. I lied. It's on Amazon. So, what's next? I got one thing of Stitchy Kindness here in the mail just yesterday, as a matter of fact. So, and I let her know that I received it right away. I got this great card. Look how beautiful. And it's got a little craft herpes on it, Amy. This is from Amy. Amy loves toads. And she sent me this great needle minder. It says, and despite the look on my face, you're still talking. She acts like she knows me. It was perfect. Thank you so much, Amy. I already messaged you. Love that. All right. So I think I have gotten everything except for to tell you who won the box. Now, if you remember, or just in case you did not see my last video, I decided I sold a bunch of the mystery boxes and I left one out so I can give it away here. My stipulations were, though, that you weren't trying to win it for yourself, you were trying to win it for somebody you think deserves it. So the key word was deserves. And you had to be willing to give me, you can give it privately, your friend's name and address so I can mail the box. I also did ask, because of the cost of international shipping with a box, that I'm willing to put up the $14.25, which is the normal, what I've been charging. Actually, I know that it's somewhere between $14.25 and $14.75, depending on where I send to in the US, but I decided to put $14.25 because that's what I've been using as shipping when I bill, towards the shipping if it's going to be out of the US, and ask that you cover the rest, because I'm not independently wealthy. Matter of fact, I'm having a heart attack. We have to go shop for a new car soon. I am not in the mood for a car payment because mine's paid off. Anyway, neither here nor there. I did the random comment picker, and I'm looking at my computer right now because I still have it up on the screen. And there were a total of 26 people that entered their friends, which is great. I wish there were even more people that tried for their friends, but I'm glad. I am so happy with the turnout that so many people seem to like this. There were plenty of comments saying that they loved that I was doing this, and that they gave me great stories on who deserves it for whatever reason, and you can go through the comments and read them. But the one that won is Cross329, and they say, I'm like you and sleep for most of my flights. It's not uncommon for me to be almost asleep when we take off and wake up when we land. I try. And then they go on to say, I want to nominate my friend Sarah, who deserves to be surprised with a Christmas box. She was a huge help to me with my wedding, and she made me a beautiful wedding cross stitch with my husband and my name on our wedding date. She has always been there for me and loves to bake things for everyone. So, Cross329, please get in touch with me with Sarah's full name and mailing address. And as soon as I get these boxes done, I will definitely send one out for your friend Sarah. I want to thank everybody that participated, because I love reading all the comments and all the great things and all the great friends. That is all I have for now. I have some cleanup to do, and then I have to get busy and do more things for this box so I can get it sent out sooner rather than later. How about that? I hope everyone had a great couple of weeks, and I will see you in about 2 weeks, a day short of 2 weeks, hopefully, on my regular Wednesday. Don't forget, don't let anyone steal your sunshine. Bye.